Hi everyone, before we start this video, you must accept the terms down in the description and also that everything that I'm saying is entertainment and only entertainment. If you have any problem with any area of your life, you must visit a licensed professional. So if you accept those terms, you can continue watching this video. If not, please skip it. Now, before some time, I there are some months that passed. I was talking with a woman, not in cold approach, but in kind of warm situation that I was visiting, let's say 2 3 times a week. Now, this woman was in her late 30s, okay, and she wasn't super hot, she was just a normal woman, okay. She seemed to have okay energy, uh, a bit positive to me, and talkative. I was feeling that she had a positive attitude towards me. She didn't make, of course, compliments like this or some sneaky things some woman make to pump you up, but this for another video. She had a nice vibe, and even if I really did not think, oh, she's so beautiful, whatever, I liked her vibe, and the whole style. This matters to me, okay, along with the appearance, but there are many things that matter to me at the age I am. See the energy, the vibe, how she behaves, and many things. Anyways, I was kind of positive also, I was joking a little. I had an okay attitude, not fully open, of course, for something more, but I was like not closing the doors as I do usually. So, and I say whatever, seems a good person, she has this vibe, she's kind of, seem kind of alive. Uh, and at some point we ended up, to not make this video so long, we ended up talking to the phone. In my mind I had the maybe in my head, not for something very serious, and I don't know what she had in her mind, but not in for one time. We could in the time right now. I'm very busy. I want my headspace. Much time now, years now. I want my headspace without many problems. I focus on other things. I don't want more problems than I already have. So something chill and meet the person 1 2 times a week, even if my schedule is really busy. It's okay, and it is busy years now. But anyways, um, so I was talking to her on the phone, and I had this maybe thing in my head, kind of screening the woman after a lot of life experience, so to speak, both in business, dealing with people, with women, with clients, with hiring some people. I have some defenses, no matter the woman I deal with or the person I deal with. So I had this maybe when I was talking to the phone, and the woman can get that signal, okay? So she had in her mind that she kind of liked me. I don't know exactly the reason and what she expected out of me, and this is not something that I put it on the front. I wanted to check some things, okay, and I wasn't ready to. I want that, But so I let her kind of talk a bit about some things, so I see what she's talking about and how she acts when she is kind of attracted by a man, okay, kind of attracted. And what I noticed is that because I was in an okay place, I wasn't rejecting her. I wasn't in very, but I was talking a lot of time with her, more than let's say 20, 30, and more minutes in the phone. And I noticed that, because, and pay attention to that, And I noticed because I didn't give the green light and I didn't push the interaction forward, but I was just positive, perhaps putting some jokes out so I make things a bit nicer, whatever. And she noticed also that I wasn't trying to get her somehow. She noticed that I was screening her. They noticed that, women noticed that unconsciously. So at some point, she felt maybe kind of rejected, not because I reject, but because I didn't push things forward. And the interactions, I noticed that the interaction for a lot of time was her just talking about problems and issues and complaints all the time. I just was trying to hold a bit my own many bad stuff and take things kind of funny and kind of light and kind of flipping the complaint thing she was saying to funny and saying some things about small bad things about me, a funny way, just not complaining. And I was getting all this complaint, and as I mentioned just before, because she noticed that I wasn't pushing the interaction to a certain point and checking, uh, what I noticed is that perhaps she felt a little hurt that I didn't do the move, so to speak, and she, instead of using something to benefit some kind of ways the specific situation we were talking. And it has happened sometimes again on the phone, whatever. What she did is just complain more and pay a lot of attention to that. If a woman doesn't get what she wants from you, and the method she uses to get that is complaint, this is not something good at all. And this is a test you can do to a woman before you do something with her and after you see a bomb blowing up in your face, sooner or later. Because if a woman wants something from you, complaining, not about complaining, not buy her a bag, whatever, but even this is not a good behavior of a woman. And I cannot judge so much women, life is hard, we know it, life is unfair, we know it. The social pressure has taught her to not know how to flirt with men, to not know how to deal with men, to just many stuff that are not the woman's fault, and I don't judge the woman. But this is the society we live in, at least in Western countries. This is how women are raised to be non-sexual, to cannot even speak, to cannot show the interest, than saying, hey, many things that I'm going to discuss in other videos, they are shut down as men are shut down. But, and I know this from years of meditation, isolation, and goes on, and practical exercise with people, like women, whatever. But anyways, to our topic, the method the woman uses to get what she wants is not trying to make the situation a bit funny. She doesn't respect that I am a person with problems. Number two, she throws just complaints. She doesn't have anything else going on in her life that's kind of productive or kind of something neutral even. She doesn't use something to, because of society, how she was raised probably, definitely, she cannot sexualize at all. She cannot play at all. She cannot do anything to make a man feel more light, feel more chill, make the situation a bit funny maybe, turn him on even a bit. What she does is more complaining to get my interest a bit more. And what I do is stay in that place where I'm not complaining, but I'm not also pushing the interaction. I keep it a bit light, a bit fun, and a bit chill. And she continues doing that thing which doesn't benefit my life. Perhaps she was expecting I will help her, whatever. But I'm not going to do that for free, and I don't mean charge. If someone hasn't helped me, yeah, I may introduce 1, 2 options I know, but I won't put the effort without any reason. And if I know that this person has not a real big problem, he lost his hand, then I can help him, okay, without him proving anything. But let's say, okay, you get my point, that I'm just in my agent from what experience I have. I'm not giving my resources, time, and everything away just because she's a woman or just because someone has problems. Because if I have a problem, the other person, a serious problem, okay, the other person, I know what he will do if he's not the 1, 2 people in my life. Nothing, okay. So better keep my resources for me and for people that worth it. But again, back to the topic, and this is a lesson. What I mean by all of that is, first, okay, do not expend resources without any return or testing if there is a return. What I told now. And number 2, observe what she's doing. Observe not what she's saying only, what she's doing, her vibe to get what she wants. If she doesn't know how or doesn't want to find ways to benefit somehow your life, your job is not just to benefit the other person's life. Your job is not just to lose whatever resources, emotional, financial, time, whatever, to get intimate, which nothing. Your job is to find a person who can give also back something. Because let's say I push interaction, let's say I obscure that thing, let's say I got intimate sometimes. This person has a pattern, complaining, and complaining is a pushing the other person, forcing the other person to give you what you want, which, I mean, I have those patterns. Years I dealt with meditation. I was 10 times worse than, I don't judge, okay, but I have worked tremendously on myself and still. So, no judgment. But practically, the person who complains to get what he or she wants has more potential in the future, if you do something, to continue doing that thing while you have a life that's already hard. Whether you are rich, whether you are poor, it's hard. Okay. Push you more to extract more from you instead of trying to add something, and you get another problem which is serious because it may end up a almost everyday problem or sometimes a weak problem in your life. And also those people, if they don't get what they want, men or women, okay, they may start attacking different ways. Of course, this woman, as she had a vibe that was okay, she wasn't so bad, so to speak. But she had this issue until a point. And those people also, maybe some of those people, which are a bit worse than my situation, will attack you even to get what they want, some kind of ways. Okay, so stay focused on what the other person is doing to get what he or she wants from you. Before you proceed, do it, don't do it, there are consequences. Okay, just be alert of what the other person is doing, because this will be repeated in the future for other types of things. She wants something else from you. She will start complaining, doing bad stuff, whatever. Okay, you do something you want, she will start attacking some kind of ways to push you down. So be alert. Write it down if you notice to a person something that he or she is doing often. Okay, this person is doing this to get things from me. So this is a red flag. Let's see if this person does it often. Because you won't change the other person and it doesn't worth it. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you take those 2 things. Don't help just to help. Measure what you are getting back if you are putting some energy out. Number 2, pay attention of what the other person is doing to push you doing what he or she wants. And if that's not something that can benefit you, then it's a threat. And the threat will probably continue sooner or later. The other person finds a hole to press on you. Okay, your comments are the description of this video, and yes, I'm harsh. You will hear true stuff in this channel. See you next time.